Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mackenzie Field at the Kalamazoo College Athletic Fields Complex for this afternoon's men's lacrosse game, the home opener for the Hornets as they take on Aurora University, the Spartans. Good afternoon again. My name is Zach Metz. It's the first home matchup for the Hornets this year. After multiple attempts of getting this game in, rescheduled from February 15th, we are finally here today to play this game. Hornets come in at 1-0, their lone win this past Saturday. They traveled to Concordia, Wisconsin, picked up a dramatic 11-10 victory in that one. Aurora enters this game at 0-1 overall. Their lone game, a loss to Illinois Wesleyan, a very good team. These teams have played 3 times in their history. Aurora has won all 3, most recently a 15-9 decision last year. Just about 2 minutes from getting this game underway. We thank you all for tuning in. Again, my name is Zach Metz. We hope you enjoyed today's matchup featuring the Spartans of Aurora University and your Kalamazoo College Hornets.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mackenzie Field for today's men's lacrosse game, featuring the Spartans of Aurora University and number 4, Tyler Forstell. Number 6, Chris Bucci. Number 15, Benjamin Jasper. Number 16, Ian Funk. Number 19, Zach Klug. Number 20, Austin Spokely. Number 32, Noah Kosmicki. Number 35, Asher Deputy. Number 43, Rylan Pura. Number 56, Luke Depote. Now, for your Kalamazoo College Hornets, starting off with number 0, Max Plesher. Number 2, Cam Van Gelder. Number 4, Brody Quinn. Number 10, Jake Asnes. Number 14, Jack Bungart. Number 15, Colby Skinner. Number 25, Charles Graves. Number 28, Lucas Graff. Number 33, James Daly. And number 91, Logan Gillis. And if everyone can please rise for the national anthem. Thank you very much.
The home opener of the 2025 Kalamazoo College men's lacrosse season about to get underway, as Kalamazoo will send freshman Charles Graves to the net, a freshman from Detroit Catholic Central High School. Very successful athletics program there, and has accumulated a win already in his first collegiate season. As we get ready to get underway, facing off for Kalamazoo is the freshman Brody Quinn. And for Aurora, who ended up winning it for Aurora, Ian Funk, are winning it momentarily, and now it's loose, and Aurora will get it. Spartans possess first, into the hands of Luke DuPont. They move ahead to Chris Bucci. As mentioned earlier, Aurora lost their lone game to Illinois Wesleyan 13-7. This game was originally scheduled February 15th. 11 days later, we're finally getting in as the ball rolls out of bounds, and the Hornets will get it. Early turnover for the Spartans. Kalamazoo picked up an 11-10 victory over Concordia, Wisconsin this past Saturday. That game featured 3 goals for the Hornets from Dylan Adkins and Jake Asnes. Here's Mitchell Van Gelder, the senior attack. And a possible look for Ronan Honda. And the shot goes wide. It was actually a turnover. No shot's going to be called, I believe. Aurora has it with Owen Spencer. Tied up near the sideline. Turnover caused. I believe it was Jack Bungart there, and now here come the Hornets. Up ahead to Logan Gillis. Extra pass to Colby Skinner. Shot was wide. Hornets keep it.
Did 24 start instead of 25? Because that's what 24 has been in, and I don't know if I.
There's Honda behind the net. Ronan Honda goes low. Shot saved. Hornets will get it. Gillis, who had 5 assists in the season opener, has possession. Looking for an angle. He's able to create those with his height, 6'5". As Van Gelder now swings it over to Grayson Pratt, another senior. You got a pretty healthy mix of experience and youth on this Hornet roster. As Honda to Pratt. Good look. Great save by Asher Deputy, a sophomore from South Jordan, Utah.
Am I supposed to be announcing saves?
Tyler Forstall brings it into the attacking half for the Spartans. A little over 2.5 minutes into this one. No scoring yet. Aurora's leading scorer in Game 1 was Forstall, a junior from St. Louis. It's back up top with Dylan Cranges. Gives it to Rylan Pora, and back to Cranges. They go behind that to Forstall. Good look, and the shot might have hit the crossbar. That was either saved. Would have been saved by Graves, or it would have hit the bar. It was picked up by Bungart, and then we had a whistle. And not sure what the whistle was for with 11:48 to go. So here come the Hornets. Ethan Hipsch back behind the net. And a cold and kind of rainy day. 2 days consecutively of great weather here in West Michigan. We can't ever have a third. As weaving through is Dylan Atkins, looking to continue his strong start to the year as a sophomore. 50 to shoot for Kalamazoo. Hipsch still has it, being chased by Austin Spokley, and also was going to be a good look for the Hornets now. Cam Van Galder tries one, he scores! Hornets on the board first.
Cam Van Galder, number 2.
By Cam Van Galder, who gets what's now his 3rd goal of the year, the senior from Mattawan High School. Gives the Hornets their first lead of the game. Van Galder was a 2-time MIAA Offensive Player of the Week last year. Was the team leader in goals. As Quinn trying to pick it up, still doesn't have it on the faceoff, and then does for a moment. Got pulled down, and the flag is going to fly. We await the penalty call. And await the official word on the penalty. It looks like they're going to pick the flag up. So the Hornets don't get the extra man, or rather the man-up opportunity, I should say. Pratt goes behind to Gillis. Gillis makes a cut over to Pratt. Pratt to Mitchell Van Galder. Dumps it back to Pratt. Pratt gets a step on Noah Kosmicki, and the ball reverses to Honda. Honda turns. Still weaving. Aurora pretty disciplined defensively so far. Nearly caused a turnover, but Cam Van Galder has it somehow. He's got 30 seconds. Checked by Zach Klug. And then it's loose again. And the Spartans have it. Turnover forced by Klug. And able to keep it. And now a point-blank range and a score for Luke DuPont.
Goal, Luke DuPont, number 56.
DuPont gets his 3rd of the young season. And there is just not much Charles Graves can do there. DuPont, the sophomore from Elkhorn, Wisconsin. This Aurora roster, very large and very spread out in terms of different states represented. Illinois, Washington, Nebraska, Missouri, Indiana, Maryland, Oregon, Minnesota, Michigan, Arizona, Colorado, Idaho, New York, Utah, Nevada, Virginia, Pennsylvania, California. And that could have missed a couple. Gillis has it back behind the net. Being defended tightly by Ben Jasper. Gillis winds up and scores.
Goal, Logan Gillis.
First goal of the year for Logan Gillis, one of the captains for the Hornets, another senior who puts the Hornets back in front 2-1 very quickly after Aurora scored. The 6'5" senior from Milford a year ago scored 17 goals. His 61st career goal. As a face-off, this time won by Ian Funk. Funk to DuPont. Being shoved near the end line, but stayed in bounds and then threw it away. And it's picked up by Bungart. Bungart slows down. Got it to Lucas Graff, and Graff, the attacking end for the Hornets, over to Asnes. Up to Ronan Honda. Now Pratt with a full head of steam. No angle to score, though, and bounces it to Gillis. Over to Van Galder. He's in close. Shot bounces wide. And I think Van Galder might have gotten a little too close. So here comes the Spartans. Eli Pangborn got it over midfield, and Aurora will set up, look for the equalizing goal. Forstall gave it up to Carson Leader. Now in the hands of Bucci. To Owen Meyer. Forstall to Rylan Pora. Bucci. Another defender run at him and slows it down, moves to Leader. Now Forstall tried to find someone out in front. A real nice stop by Graves. And here comes Honda. Over halfway through quarter number 1, 2-1. Now Adkins. Some pressure from behind by Ben Strub. 6:45 first quarter. Hornets 2, Spartans 1. Kalamazoo looking for their first win ever against Aurora University. Adkins took a check. Still near the net. How did he get that to go? Through all of the contact, it's 3-1. And Aurora is going to call a timeout. 6:32 to go in the first quarter. Hornets lead it by a score of 3-1. .632 first quarter. Hornets lead at 3-1 off of the fourth goal of the young season for Dylan Adkins. Assists as the Hornets win that one momentarily, and then it's lost. All Hornet goals unassisted so far. Aurora's lone goal by Luke DuPont was assisted by Rylan Pora. Running with it for the Spartans is Connor Bolton, and he couldn't get it across midfield in time, and the Hornets will get it. That's the 5th Aurora turnover of the first quarter. Their season opener against Illinois Wesleyan, they turned the ball over 28 times. As the Hornets will wait, get their attackers on the field, and give it to Pratt, who gets a running start. Looked like he was going to try a shot. Instead, he goes back to Cam Van Galder. Flag flies. Which means a penalty league coming up against the Spartans. Honda to Pratt. Pratt makes a move. Had it knocked away. It's still loose, and now the whistle will blow. And we will assess the penalty. It is Ben Strub being sent off. It'll be a cross check against Strub, which I believe means 60 seconds for the Hornets. A man up. First power play of the night. They were 1 for 4 against Concordia, Wisconsin, and they can't connect there to Honda. Ball's popped in the air. Honda didn't see it. It's turned over to Dean Romaker. They're going to try a very long pass, and it goes past the stick. And then it's rolling near the sideline. It went past the stick of Lucas Graff. Loose still to Graves. Hornets got a little bit of time left on the man up. Atkins brings it over. Honda to Asnett. Van Galder. Too much steam on that. Sends it over the net. 4:12 to go in the first quarter. Aurora has killed the penalty. Shot clock not running, and now it is. 4:05. Honda steps through. Looking for someone, goes to Asness. Wind-up shot wide. And it's going to go to Aurora. Shot into the snowbanks. Rather a mix of snow and rubber back there. And Aurora, who's back to full strength, will head back to the attacking end. Pass nearly picked off by Bungart. Owen Meyer has it. Knee. Stick of Cranges. He's got it. Winding up on Skinner. They skip this, and it's deflected, intercepted by Graff. Some contact, and now the ball loose. Aurora's got it for now, and then a flag flies. I believe this is going to go against the Hornets. It's going to go against Colby Skinner, who's going to get sent off. Shot clock will be reset now. Aurora gets their first man-up opportunity, where they as well were 1 for 4 in their season opener. be a personal call for a push. 60 seconds for Aurora. Wind up in a shot. That was deflected. Shot was by Leader, and it goes out of bounds. Leader gets another try. That one into the side of the net. Now Max Plesher's got it. Plesher spinning. 2.5 to go in the first. Hornets' turn to try and extend the lead. And Kalamazoo will take a timeout. 2:20 to go. They look for another goal, leading 3-1. We're out of the timeout. 2:15 to go, and Ethan Hipsch has it for the Hornets. Gives it to Logan Gillis, who has two defenders run at him. Has to just try and keep it in bounds. And now the ball on the ground. A big collision. No whistles. Looked incidental, and well done by Austin Spokley to pick it up. And now the Spartans, with Griffin Joe, has got it in a position, and a shot and a save. Now the Hornets on a push. They'll slow down. Hipsch will slow down and wait. Fresh legs onto the field for the Hornets. And now it's Tate Bless, freshman from Bloomington, Indiana. 1:10 to go. Hornets do have to attempt a shot before the horn sounds. A little lazy pass, but Gillis has it. Under a minute to go in the first. Hipsch to Adkins. Adkins gets a screen. 20 to shoot for the Hornets. 15 to shoot. Adkins. Is he going to try and do it himself? He's done that once today. He goes down, though, and a flag's going to fly. So the Hornets will spend the remainder of this quarter on a power play, their second try. It's going to be a slash, and the Hornets will hold for the final shot. "20 seconds, and Adkins will wait. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Is Atkins even going to bring it into the attacking area? It doesn't look like that. He's just going to let it go to the second quarter, which is where we are headed next. End of one. Kalamazoo leading it 3-1. Hornets as we start quarter number 2. Hornets got on the board at the 11:06 mark of the first with a Cam Van Galder goal. Aurora answered with Luke DuPont about a minute and a half later. 45 seconds later, Logan Gillis gave Kalamazoo the lead. Then 2.5 minutes later at 6:32, Dylan Atkins gave the Hornets a lead. As Logan Gillis has it. As Gillis, Hornets still man up. There's a shot for Van Galder, saved. We're in the second quarter as ball's going to be knocked near the sideline, picked up by the Hornets. Bringing it the other way is Adkins. A shot, the stick got knocked out of the hands of Atkins as he tried to fire a shot. Aurora with their first full possession of the second quarter. There's a windup and no shot from Carson Leader. Gives it to Forstall. Forstall led Aurora in their opening loss against Illinois Wesleyan with 3 goals. Junior from St. Louis. Gave it up to Carson Leader, and he scores.
Goal, Carson Leader, number 3 for Aurora.
Leader gets his first of the year. He's 6'4", senior from Lincoln, Nebraska. Had 12 goals last year, had 32 as a sophomore. And the Hornets will get it on a violation. As Quinn going to try and bounce a shot. Missed it wide. Hornets will get it. Aurora had a really, really good year last year. 14-6 overall, including defeating Kalamazoo 15-9 over at the Spartan Athletic Park in Montgomery, Illinois. They went a perfect 8-0 in NACC play. Won the Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference Tournament. And would eventually fall in the first round of the Division III NCAA tournament. As see if they call this a turnover. No, they'll keep it with the Hornets. Gillis gives it in the arms of Teague Breeden. Now reversing course was Hipsch and tried to find Breeden. It's going to be a turnover. It'll roll out of bounds. The Hornets are coming off a little bit of a disappointing 2024 season. They were looking to return to the MIAA tournament where they were in 2023. Ended up 5-8 and 2-4 in league play. In the preseason MIAA poll, they were picked to finish 5th. As the shot wide. And Graves able to get it to the Hornets. Pass up ahead to Honda. Mentioned that MIAA preseason poll. Tell you about the entirety of it in just 1 second. Is Honda retreats with Spokley not far behind. 3.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's 3-2 in favor of the Hornets. Van Gelder to Gillis. Gillis to Asnes. Takes a check. Pass a little high, but Gillis is the right guy to throw a high pass to. Van Gelder winds up, shot blocked. Still loose. It's a fight for it, and the Hornets have it. Gillis. And a flag is going to fly. So the Hornets are going to get another try on the man up. Van Gelder had a look. Now Gillis. Gillis was looking for Cam Van Gelder. Another flag flies. Now we got 2 of them on the field. Presumably these are both on Aurora, but we will see. Get the official word in a moment. Aurora's got 2 guys down, so the Hornets I believe are going to be 2-man up. Golden opportunity for another goal. Gillis winds up and scores immediately. His second of the night.
Captain Logan Gillis, number 99 for Kalamazoo College. Like I get things flew out of my mouth nicely.
Quinn trying to win another draw. Does so. Aurora back to full strength. First man-up goal for the Hornets in this game. Mitchell Van Gelder picks up the assist. Gillis gets his second goal of the night and season. More contact. Ball is still loose.
There we go.
Asnes has it. as this made the offseason decision to increase the hair length.
Got some good flow.
As he gives it up to Adkins. Adkins around the net. Stops. Spins. Can he get another one? It was deflected in front. As now this rolls towards the sideline. Real nice job to keep it in by Rowmaker. But he couldn't keep it. Hornets get it. And now a whistle, and we have a Spartan down. It is Rowmaker. Rowmaker to his feet. Looks like he will leave the field. So the Hornets will resume with the possession and a 4-2 lead, trying to increase to their largest lead of the day. There's Bless. Tried to go to Gillis. It was deflected and stolen. Gillis trying to be physical and get it back. And it ends up with Deputy. That Van Galder assist was his first of the season. Mentioned the MIAA preseason poll. The overwhelming favorite to defend the title as a save by Graves was Hope College, and a flag's going to fly. Put the Spartans on the power play. I don't see anybody in the box yet for the Hornets. There was a flag thrown, but doesn't look like there was a penalty called. Still a pretty good scoring chance for Aurora, though, and that's deflected. But back to Leader, and he scores. Second of the game for Carson Leader. Aurora once again back within one.
Goal. Tyler Forcell, number 4.
For 3 Hornets. As Aurora once again cuts the lead back to 1. Spartans have yet to lead today, but they're going to get possession and a chance to tie it. As Deputy the goalie swings it over. With a look to the middle, and now Aurora will get her to retreating to his goal was Graves. Forstall. Point blank range. Shot was saved. Spartans get it back, though, as the shot clock resets. And it's reset again. Halfway through quarter number 2. Aurora looking to even up. There's Spencer. Shot wide. Pass went right by Skinner. It's loose, though, and Bungard's got it. Bungard lofts it to Plesher. Plesher finds Van Galder. What a pass! And a goal.
Goal, Cam Van Galder, number 2, Kalamazoo College.
5-3 Hornets. Once again, they push the lead back. With that being Van Galder's second goal of the night, that puts his early season total up to 4. And for Plesher, that's his first assist of the year. Quinn trying to win it. Did for the moment, but then it's taken away. The Hornets get it back, though. Graff gave it up to Honda. And a flag flies again. Another penalty coming up against the Spartans. Pratt in front to Gillis. Shot for Van Galder. That hit the bar. And it'll roll out of bounds. And now we will assess the penalty. Another man-up try for the Hornets. They're 1 for 3 today. Six minutes to go in the second. It's going to be a 30-second offside penalty. So the Hornets have to work a little quicker. Adkins to Van Galder. That shot, I believe, was blocked. And where is it? Oh, my. It got stuck in the helmet or in the jersey. I think in the helmet of Noah Kosmicki. I have never seen that before. And meanwhile, Gillis to Van Galder. And it's 6-3 Hornets.
Goal, Cam Van Galder, number 2, Kalamazoo College.
His third of the night. Gives him a first half hat trick. Gillis picks up an assist. Puts him at 6 on the year. And it's 6-3 in favor of the Hornets. Gillis, who led the team in assists last year with 25, is well on his way to that number. As a pile up and a whistle, we'll send this to Aurora. Here's Pora to Forstall. Forstall winds up, gives to Leader. Leader, a long shot and a save. Multiple saves in this game for Graves. That's number 6. As we're under 5 minutes to go in quarter number 2. Leader stops. Gives to Forstall. Leader. A good look. Shot was stopped again. That was a good look for Joes, but another save for Charles Graves. 4:15 to go in the second. Hibsch recognizes the oncoming defender. Not sure Adkins does, though, but he finds out quick enough. 4 minutes to go until we reach halftime. Shot goes wide. .348 Gillis gets a screen. Takes a little bit of contact. Stays on his feet, though. Another shot for Van Galder. He's got 4.
Goal number 2, Cam Van Gelder.
Another connection from Van Galder to Gillis. Van Galder with 3 straight goals, 4 on the game. And for Gillis, that is his second assist of the night. Can Quinn win a face-off here? Maybe. Not quite at the moment. It's still loose. Skinner had it knocked away. It's near the sideline. It's going to the Hornets. 3:26 to go in the half. Pratt. And a flag flies again. Another penalty against Aurora. Gillis will spin. Was looking for Van Galder, but it goes to his brother. And now Asnes had a point-blank range, but he couldn't hold on. And now we will assess the penalty. It's going to be a holding penalty against Strub. That's multiple times now he's been sent off. Every penalty in this quarter has been against Strub. He's been called for 4, now 5 in this game. This is out of bounds. Aurora gets it, so they should be able to kill this off. The Hornets were 2 of 5, and a great poke by Gillis, but the Spartans able to keep possession. Gillis knocks it loose again, and then unable to scoop it up was Bucci. And now Bungart will give it to Gillis, and a timeout taken by the Hornets. 2:25 to go in quarter number 2, and the Hornets in control. They lead at 7-3. Aurora managed to kill that last penalty. And so the Hornets do have possession, but it is at even strength as Mitchell Van Gelder avoids more contact. Got it to Asnes. Defended tightly by Kosmicki. Asnes looking for somewhere to go with it as we hit the 2-minute mark in period number 2. Asnes in tons of trouble. Flipped it to Cam Van Gelder. And he runs through a defender. It was Strub. And now Ronan Honda spinning. Spun a little too much. It's now Van Gelder. He's got 25 to work. Check to the ground by Strub. And a flag's going to fly again. Van Gelder still had it. Ran at him. And now splitting the double and scoring is Mitchell Van Gelder.
Goal, Mitchell Van Gelder, number 19.
His second of the game, and the Van Gelders have accounted for 6 of the Hornets' 8. And another Aurora penalty was called, I believe.
Yes. Now they're both our friends, but you can now, knowing them, I know exactly who's who. What's their last name? 57. Oh, they're 17, 19.
A face-off win by Quinn, and the Hornets have it. And they can just about take the final shot if they please. About a half a second difference. As it's another penalty that was called against Aurora on Strub. Strub and the officials have a differing mindset in this game. And the Hornets will continue to hold 35 seconds until the break. Gillis. Adkins dropped it and then lost it. 18 seconds, still loose. Aurora couldn't pick it up, still can't pick it up. It's still loose. Who's going to come up with it? Looked like it might be Van Gelder for a minute. Instead, it's Asnes who's got it. 7 seconds. He's still got it. Tried to find Mitchell Van Gelder instead. It'll roll out of bounds. And that will be the halftime break, as a pretty convincing lead for the Hornets at the break. We look at some numbers. Hornets ahead in pretty much every category. They've been successful in every clear. Faceoffs are dead even. Hornets have less turnovers, more shots. As you look individually for Aurora, Carson Leader leads them with 2 goals. Luke DuPont with 1, and assists. It's Tyler Forstall and Rylan Pora with 1 each. As their goalkeeper, Asher Deputy, has stopped 4 shots and allowed 8 goals for the Hornets. It's been the Van Gelder show today. 4 for Cam Van Gelder in terms of goals, as well as 1 for Mitchell Van Gelder. Logan Gillis with a pair of goals, and Dylan Adkins with 1 as well. And an assist, Logan Gillis with 2. Max Plesher with his first assist of the year, and Mitchell Van Gelder with 1 of his own. And the Hornets netminder, Charles Graves, has been outstanding in this game. 3 goals allowed, 6 saves so far in this one. We're going to take a break for halftime. Be back in less than 10 minutes for the second half of this one. Your halftime score: Kalamazoo leading Aurora by a score of 8-3. Second half about to get underway. Kalamazoo College leading Aurora University 8-3. Brody Quinn facing off against Ian Funk to start the second half. We are underway. Aurora will possess first. Zach Metz here bringing you all the action. It was the Van Galder show in the first half for the Hornets as they combined. The two brothers Cam and Mitchell combined for 5 of the 8 Hornet goals. As the pass a little wide for Chris Bucci. Still loose and over the head. Out of bounds. Hornets will get it. Hornets begin another clear. They have been perfect today. 9 of 9. As Grayson Pratt brings it over. Mitchell Van Galder gives to Logan Gillis. Gillis winds up, goes low, shot goes wide. Hornets will keep it with Pratt. Pratt around a screen. Wasn't a great screen. Now Mitchell Van Galder. To Gillis. Up top to Pratt. A scoop shot, no good again. Hornets keep again. And they will get a stop, and I believe the shot clock ran a little long. We will wait to get that set correctly. They set it back to 30. We resume. Cam Van Galder missed Pratt on the pass. It goes out of bounds. Aurora's got it. This is the first time ever that Kalamazoo has had a second half lead against the Spartans. 3 previous matchups, Aurora won all 3. As Asher Deputy, the goalkeeper for the Spartans, has it. And some contact, ball loose. Hornets got it. Now whistles blown. I believe Aurora's going to get this back. They do. Swing over to Noah Kaminsky. Kosmicki tried to give it to Dean Romaker. It was knocked away. Hornets have it. They have numbers. Van Galder doesn't know what it is. Asnes trying to pick it up right in front of the net. He falls down. And the Hornets turn it over. Could have been a golden opportunity to get another one on the board. Now here come the Spartans. Ben Strub gave it to Luke DuPoint. And now Strub's got it. Strub was called for 6 penalties in that first half. Pass deflected by Lucas Graff. It's picked up by Forstall. Pass errant a little bit. Now, Dylan Crangus to Spencer. Spencer, 2 guys run at him. Now, pretty good angle for a shot and a save made by Charles Graves. It's loose on the ground still. Might have been a push in there, but the Hornets had it for the moment. It's still loose. Forstall's got it. And a shot goes for the Spartans to get the first of the half. Goal for Connor Bolton. Senior from Fort Wayne.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
12:09. It's now 8-4. Bolton's goal is his first goal of the season for Aurora. And the Hornets will have it. Career goal number 37 for Bolton. Had his highest scoring year last year as a junior, where he scored 14. As Atkins has it. Atkins. There's Gillis at the top. A nice find and a shot and a save. A stop on Teague Breeden. Hornets will keep it, though. They've got 36 seconds. 11:20. And Atkins had it ripped away. Bucci racing ahead. They got numbers here. A bouncing shot, no good. DuPont picks it back up to Forstall. And Forstall gets a look. He scores. First of the day for number 4, Tyler Forstall.
Goal, Tyler Forstall.
Forstall, the junior who had 36 goals a year ago, gets his first of the day, 4th in the year in Aurora. In 4 minutes has cut the deficit to 3. As Brody Quinn wins the faceoff. He races into the attacking zone and will await for an attacker. He'll give it to Ronan Hahn to come off, showing he can do a little more than just play defense. Pratt tried to find Asnes. Almost another turnover, and Bungar couldn't bat it back in the attacking end. Numbers again for the Spartans, but it's loose. James Daly trying to apply heavy pressure. Does for the moment. And a good chance for Forstall. Saved by Graves. Crucial save to keep Aurora from getting even closer, and they've done it so quickly. Pratt still has it. Gives it to Gillis. Hornets need a goal for some momentum. Gillis around a screen. Back to Honda. A spot he can score from. Adkins winds up. Shot stopped. And then trapped by Deputy. Aurora's battled back to get within 3. 2 goals in the first 5.5 minutes. A chance to get another one. They've got a potential chance. The shot scores. Ben Strub gets into the scoring column.
Goal number 17, Ben Strub for Aurora.
Senior from River Falls, Wisconsin. His first of the year. He had 35 last year. He's over 100 career goals. And it's 8-6. 3 Spartan goals in 5 minutes and 42 seconds. Can Quinn win another faceoff? Almost did, and then it's being batted around. It's kicked around. It's picked up by Bungart. Gillis then brings it in slowly. Spins, has two guys near him. Hillway, Hornets desperately need a goal now. 8:52 and counting in the third. Aurora, in a matter of minutes, has erased the deficit and made this a game. Honda winds up, shot wide. Hornets have it still. Gillis had it knocked away, but got it back. Then tried for Van Galder, has it taken away by Ben Jasper, but now it's rolling. Bungart's got it again. Bungart drops it off. And the Hornets will take a timeout. All the momentum right now with the Spartans. 8:17 to go in the third. It's Kalamazoo 8, Aurora 6. $8:17 to go in the third, and Aurora, who has scored the last 3 goals, has cut their deficit from 5, which that's what it was at the break, to 2. Can the Hornets get an answer? Gillis weaving, has 2 guys chasing him, tries a shot, that went wide. Mitchell Van Galder will go to get it. Under 8 minutes to go in the third. Now Pratt. Pratt spinning. Had some space, and he threw it right to Kosmicki. And Kosmicki racing ahead. Forstall. Back to Kosmicki. Shot was deflected. It's loose. DuPont's got it. A windup and a shot. Stopped near the goal, and Graves able to cover it. The shot was by Pora. Now a push ahead to Van Galder. He will slow the pace down. Huge stop for the Hornets and Graves. Here's Tate Bless. Stops, gives it to Asness. Now Hipsch to Van Galder. 6:45 to go in the third. Okay, Van Galder gives it to Bless. Bless has 30. Bless tries one. That's wide. This is going to go to the Hornets. Adkins was the closest to it. Adkins. Spinning. Adkins took a hit. Ball's rolling towards the sideline. It's going to stay in this end still. But the Hornets have 13. 12. 10 for Bless. Not sure he knows it, and he's going to spin. Bless with 5 to Mitchell Van Galder. He scores a massive number for the Hornets, and it's another for the Van Galders. Tate Bless created, gets the assist, and Van Galder, Mitchell Van Galder that is, gets his second of the game. First career assist for Tate Bless, the freshman from Bloomington, Indiana. And Brody Quinn wins another faceoff. Quinn tried to get it to Gillis. It's loose. Asnes couldn't get it. He's going to be the first one to it. Maybe no. It's rolled towards the sideline. Hornets will get it. So under 6 minutes in the third, and the Hornets can build the lead back out a little bit if they can get a goal in this possession. They lead 9-6. Here's Breeden. Breeden behind the net. Goes to Gillis. A jumping save by Deputy. Strub racing from midfield, spun around Asnes. Strub still got it. Shot, or pass rather, was blocked. And this is going to be just barely kept in. And a push will give it back to Aurora. Forstall moves it now, and now it's in the hands of Leader. Leader's got a pair of goals tonight. As the sun continuing to set behind the clouds here in Kalamazoo. Pass missed everybody. It's going to go out of bounds. Hornets get it. Big turnover. And Sears gets it into the attacking half of the field for the Hornets. Now Adkins, he does have one goal today. Adkins spins, now Hipsch. To Gillis. .30 for Gillis. Missed Asnes. Adkins keeps it in. Has to pick it up, though. Couldn't for the moment, but then does, and now he's got 15. 10 for Adkins. He's going to have to do it himself. Adkins spinning. Adkins still has it. Doesn't get a shot off. It's knocked away. And then a big check from Cam Van Galder. Aurora will get it. And then Bungart comes up for some contact. Flag's going to fly. And another one's going to fly. Some laundry on the field will result in likely 2 Hornet penalties. And now Vince Redko with some words of the official. Colby Skinner is down in the box. And now so is Bungar. Aurora, 2-man up on a power play. They're 0 for 1 today and have point-blank chance to get back within 2. Aurora's going to get a look here. Shot goes high for Caden Buns. Sophomore from Ham Lake, Minnesota misses. Both Skinner and Bungar hit with cross checks. About another 30 seconds on the Aurora power play. Shot goes wide again. That might have hit the net, might have been deflected. Buns look for a shot, and then Aurora takes advantage with Chris Bucci. They did it with about 18 seconds remaining on the penalty. Bungart stays down. The Hornets do get one back. And this is a big face-off for Quinn. Aurora back within 2. They've outscored the Hornets now 4-1 in the period. Quinn and Funk fighting. This is going to Aurora. Ten seconds on the penalty, so Aurora has to work quick. 2 minutes to go in the third. And another flag's going to fly. The shot turn, no good. It's loose. Spartans still have it. Wind up in a shot. Stopped by Graves. And now another penalty against the Hornets. It's going to go on Lucas Graff. Bungard is still down. May have been a 2-minute penalty. I believe it was. Another big chance for the Spartans. Forsall to Buns, back to Forsall. Winds up, skates, and then the shot was blocked. It pops high into the air. Aurora will have it. 1 minute to go in the third. Bungard's penalty has been released. And now so is Graff, I believe. Hornets back to full strength, able to stop the penalty. But still a good look for Forstall. And he scores, and they are within 1.
Goal number 4, Tyler Forstall.
Forstall's second of the game. Aurora has come storming back in the third. And it's now 9-8. Forstall, an all-conference honorable mention player a year ago. 5th goal of the young year. Hornets desperately need Quinn to pick off a face-off win. He won't get it. Aurora's got it. 30 seconds to go. As the pass misses wide, it'll go out of bounds. Hornets catch a bit of a break with 18 seconds. They can try and go quick if they want. They do have to get it over midfield. Pressure across the Bungart to Pratt, and they will do just that. Will Pratt take a last-second shot? He's got 6 seconds to decide. He's going to race in, as Van Galder won't have a chance to get it off. And that will end the third, so the Hornets get 1 goal to keep the lead, but Aurora gets 5 of their own. So we go to the fourth. Buckle up. It's going to be a good finish. Hornets 9, Spartans 8. Fifteen more minutes to go in this one, and it's turned into a game of the slimmest of margins. 9-8. Hornets lead. We go to the fourth. Quinn and Funk to face off again. Funk has had his number in the second half. First one of the fourth quarter, though, is going to go to Aurora. And the pass deflected. It was by Skinner. Now Plesher's got it. A goal will do wonders for the Hornets and the momentum. And Plesher's going to get close. He's going to get a shot. He's going to score! Max Plesher's first of the year. 18 seconds into the quarter. Another face-off. Quinn had it, was tripped, and then a big collision. That was between Sears and I couldn't see the number. And then another collision, and a whistle, and a flag is going to fly. As I believe Graf got run over. And the officials are going to gather and discuss. So we're 30 seconds into the fourth. We await the decision. Penalty's going to go against Aurora. I believe against Aurora. Still awaiting the resuming of play. So the Hornets will get it. I believe the penalty is going to go against Funk. It's going to be a leading with the head penalty on Funk. And the Hornets get a man-up try. And they will slow down. Trying to get back to a 3-goal lead. They had a 5-goal lead at halftime, and Aurora cut that to 1 by the end of the third. Asness to Van Galder, Cam Van Galder. Been quiet this half. Gillis to Mitchell Van Galder. Here's a wind-up and a shot for Atkins. He scores!
Goal, Dylan Adkins, number 7, Kalamazoo College.
Atkins gets his second of the night. And that gives the Hornets an important 3-goal lead, 11-8. Looking to improve the 2-0. Looking for their first ever win over Aurora. And Aurora's going to get another face-off violation. Rather, the Hornets going to get it, excuse me. So the Hornets content to use all 70 seconds. And get another goal, get up 4. Feel in position to be in position to win this game. As another flag is on the field. That's going to be another penalty on Aurora. And Galder to Gillis. I'd like to waste some more time. Hornets looking to be 2-0 for the first time since 2020. They were 4-1 before the remainder of that year was canceled. On to Adkins. Adkins will slow down. They got about 20 seconds. Shot was blocked. Still loose. Spartans have it. Here comes the penalty. Fresh 60 for the Hornets as we are 2.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Asnes to Adkins. Spins. Adkins has some room. He's still got it. Shot was saved. Big save for the Spartans. They get it to Derek Breyer. Now to Strub. An aggressive ride from Bungart. Aurora wanted a hold. They don't get it. Skinner gets it across. These guys willing to look to score. But now Cam Van Galder has it. Gillis takes contact. Got it to Van Galder. He's in front of the net. Gives it up, though, to Asnes. Hornets looking for a great shot. Maybe not necessarily a good one. Van Galder's got it now as we approach 11. .30 seconds to shoot. Adkins fires. Saved again. Asher Deputy has played a really nice second half. Has kept the Spartans alive in this game and allowed for their comeback to begin. They've been within one. Hornets with the only two of the fourth to push it back out to 3. Adkins to Asnes. Had a look, tried to roll it. It was stopped. And Asnes is down now. He got hit. So he will come out. Hornets did keep possession, and now a timeout was taken, I believe. And it is going to be a timeout taken. 10-12 to go. Hornets with a 3-goal lead. Hornets continue to hold possession as they've got a full, fresh clock. It's Gillis with it. Under 10 minutes to go. What's been a fun second half. Hipsch took a hit. It's knocked out by Easton Larson. Now Gillis missed the pass. And Bungart can't bat it back. It's a turnover. Hornets set their defense. Aurora looking for their first goal of the fourth quarter. Their last goal coming back in the third at the 35-second mark by Forstall. And it's going to be out of bounds, a turnover. So the Hornets bring it back in. Daly over midfield. Hornets can waste another 75 if they so choose. Good shots, or rather great shots, not good shots. The focus right now for Kalamazoo as they look to put this away. Pratt flies way high, nearly went to the softball field, but the Hornets will get it back. They keep it. Gillis in traffic, flung a shot. That misses high, and also maybe wide. Bless gave it up. Cam Van Gelder, as we approach 8 minutes, has 25. Van Gelder in front, bounced it wide. And they're going to give this one to Aurora. So the Spartans get it back. 7:50 to go. They can't handle the pass, and Strub toes the sideline. They keep it in, though, halfway through quarter number 4. Leader into the attacking end. Aurora still looking for their first goal of the 4th. DuPont doesn't try it. Leader gives it up now. A possible look for Pangborn. No. Back behind the net. What a job by Graves to step in front and pick it off. Now Plesher races in. Gillis to Asnes. Bouncer, no. 6.5 to go. Here's Cam Van Gelder. And a whistle. See what this is. I'm not sure. We resume play quickly. 6.5 to go. Van Gelder. And we stop again. There's some shot clock issue, and now it's fixed. As Van Gelder got in front, and it was knocked away. And it's going to go to Aurora. They say it's tipped off of the Hornets. And some discussion between the officials. And they're going to give it to the Hornets. And another stop. And now the officials will gather again to discuss. Aurora saying it's theirs. Kalamazoo saying it's theirs. And they are going to give it to the Hornets. So Kalamazoo trying to burn another 60. Gillis. Another goal could be a blow that Aurora may not be able to return from. Hip spinning. Used up half of the clock they've been given. Now Breeden. Breeden starts again. Breeden looking for somewhere. Got tripped, but got it to Adkins, who gets it to Gillis, and the shot is saved. Big save for Deputy. With the time starting to wind for Aurora. You really can't afford more than another goal to be given up. Long pass. Graves intercepts it and then misses the pass back the other way. Goes out of bounds. Aurora will get it right back. As we are going to hit the 5-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. And a turnover, and then a collision from behind. A push is called. Hornets get it. Under 5 minutes. Daly lost it, out of bounds. And they're only able to waste 8 seconds off the clock before turning it back over. Strub brings it in the attacking end for the Spartans. Over 10 minutes, Aurora hasn't scored. They can break that here. 4.5 to go. Forstall. Back to Pora. Pora losing his stick for the Hornets. Was, I believe, couldn't tell who it was, but the ball rolled all the way back to midfield, went out of bounds. Hornets get it. Back behind the net is Gillis. Gillis spins, shot wide. Pratt chases enough to keep Hornet possession. Pratt to Gillis. Under 4 minutes. Hornets trying to close out. Be 2-0 for the first time in 5 years. Honda. Over to Gillis. Hornets scored 2 to start the fourth, and neither team has scored since. Van Galder gets checked. Another stick from Smith. Asness tangled up. He's still got it and able to give it up. They got 15 seconds, and they score. Who else but Logan Gillis? 3 goals, 2 assists on the day for Gillis, and the Hornets lead by 4. Over 10 minutes in between goals, and the Hornets have kept Aurora off the board this entire quarter. As now it is go time for the Spartans. They trail by 4. And they miss on a pass. And Bungart's got it. Hornets can really start to hold towards the end of this game. And Plesher's pass intercepted by Strub. A turnover the Spartans desperately need. Strub winds up, stopped by Graves with 2.5 left. Now Pora. And he throws it right to Adkins. 2:20 to go, and he will get it over, in the Hornets in about as good a shape as you can be in. The upcoming schedule is Aurora in danger of falling to 0-2 as we hit 2 minutes to go. They will travel Tuesday to take on Colorado College out in Colorado Springs on Tuesday. Then on Thursday, as that one's going to go to the Hornets, they will play St. John Fisher. They will start league play March 19th when they take on Concordia, Wisconsin. As Cam Van Galder spins. And a timeout taken by the Hornets with 1:47 to go. We'll talk about the Hornets' upcoming schedule when we come back as they approach closing this out. Minute 45, Hornets trying to close this out and stepping out of bounds. Was Pratt, and so now Strub and Aurora race it in. Strub, shot, went wide. Aurora needs quick shots, need quick goals with 91 seconds remaining in this game. Leader has to wind up and fire. He got it. With a minute 20, Aurora gets their first goal in almost 15 minutes. Makes it 12-9. It's their first goal of the fourth. Kalamazoo's next game will be on Saturday. They will travel to Chicago to play Illinois Tech. Their next home game here at McKenzie Field will be a week from Saturday when they take on Benedictine. They're going to get to take a spring break trip to Texas, and a face-off violation gives us back to Aurora what they needed. Hornets will start league play April 2nd against Alma. But right now, they got to find a way to close this out. 1 minute to go here, and the Hornets with a 3-goal lead. One stop, and it's likely over. But a point-blank shot and a save by Graves. It's loose. Graves traps it. As Daly gets tied up. And Daly got tied up with Bucci, and it's given back to Aurora. So 45 seconds, the Spartans get it back. Forstall, probably going to have to go himself. 40 seconds. Spartans got to go real quickly. Long pass back to Leader. He winds up and fires. It was blocked. Picked up by Sears. He will run this past midfield, and the Hornets going to close this one out. Unless Sears wants one himself, he does. Missed the shot wide. "25 seconds, though. It's at this point going to be too little, too much, whatever Aurora can come up with, if they can come up with anything. In the final 15 seconds, Strub has it knocked away by Daly. He rolls it back over. Pora with 5, 4. The ball will roll to the sideline. It is kept in, and Kalamazoo is 2-0 for the first time since 2020. They are fired up for this one. They beat Aurora for the first time in program history.
12-9. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
As we take a look at the final numbers, and they are celebrating around their young goalkeeper. Start with the numbers for Aurora. They are led in scoring by Carson Leader with 3. Tyler Forstall with 2 goals. Connor Bolton adding a goal. Chris Bucci adding a goal. Ben Strub, Logan DuPont with 1. Their goalie, Asher Deputy, 12 saves and 12 goals allowed. On the Hornets side of it, their winning goalkeeper, Charles Graves, stops 13 shots, 9 goals allowed. As their individual numbers came, Van Galder 4 goals, Logan Gillis 3, Dylan Atkins 2, Mitchell Van Galder 2, and Max Plesher with 1 assist for the Hornets. Gillis 2, Plesher, Tate Bless, Van Galder, both Van Galders, Ronan Honda and Grayson Pratt each with an assist. That'll wrap up this broadcast here. We thank you all for tuning in. The next broadcast will be on Saturday when the Kalamazoo College women's lacrosse team will be in action. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in here from Mackenzie Field. My name is Zach Metz. Your final score for tonight one more time. Hornets 12, Spartans 9.